FDFM Garage. Fix that friggin' machine garage. Well, here we go, ladies and germs. The Gabster back again, doing a little fabbing on the old 5.7 Pontiac. The old Chief. So, what's I got going on is, I did a whole bunch of fabbing in the back. I got this, I had to take the tub out of there. It went down in like this, and the tire stuck in there, and it was kind of dumb because, it took up all that space on this side. But since this ain't no cargo carrier, and it might be a grocery getter, but it's more just going to go to the car show. And this, I could still use this apparatus. I'll just stick it up in the air like this, loop it through the tire, and put the bolt on that'll hold it in place. As long as it fits around in there, I might have to lengthen this. Might have to lengthen that, that's all. But that's all got a gasket underneath it. I just had this tape holding up to hold it on for me. I'll take that off later. And then I had to cut that patch to hook up the sending unit for the gas tank level meter, fuel gauge. And so now I'm making this fabrication, which is a bit of a nightmare because it's got 3 dimensions to it. So it's got to go along the bottom of the running board and then curve around up by the door. And I didn't want to cut these big slots in it, but I had to do it because I don't want to, I could have just hacksawed them first to make them thin and narrow. And then I was going to push one out and push one in, but then it makes it even fatter, so then your door doesn't close. I learned this a long time ago. So let's just take her over there and have a peek. This is the only rust on the whole car. So it's weird how it's just on this one door. Maybe they had some kid going to school every morning and pissed in the corner here or something. Well, that's it. Looks pretty horrid, doesn't it? But it's not bad. And there's nothing like that in the rest of the car. So I cut this piece. I'm going to go in there like this. I bent it. Looks like I bent it just a little too much this last time. But that's okay. See, that's something like that. I had it really close last time. I put two. That's fine though. I can just hammer that back. Anyway, so that'll go in there like that. I'll flatten that back out. Actually, I had it in there so nice before it almost touched. I think maybe I'll just tack that in there and start pounding it flat. Well, that's going to be nice. And then I got a nice big one I'm going to put across the bottom there. Bob's your uncle. There you go. And I'll put this on the old whacking table here. Give her a few good whacks. Patty whack your dog. Patty whack whack. Give her a crack. There you go. Don't come back. So that's it there. One little patch to do. The gas tank's in it. Starts and runs like a charm. Windier than hell out here today. And then we got the old 261 with the vet cam in it. So it's a Canadian built car in Oshawa, Pontiac, and it's war themed. So they did this in tribute to the guys that come back from the last war. And it's got rockets on the side and bomb turrets and everything's got to do with airplanes or bombs or something. Rockets on the front, missiles. The front's a B-52 bomber. Those are the bombs there. It's pretty well. And the colors are the army suit colors. Still got my Alberta plate out of my 48. Yeah, so this has got the Chevy motor out of the Corvette, the 57 Chevy Corvette motor. So it's got the vet cam, and I guess maybe bigger valves, and so I get to look it up. But I know for sure it's got the vet cam in it. So it was a pretty snarly little monster for its thing. It's 148 horsepower. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? But it's a 6-cylinder, and if you look at a 1957, what was it? It was a weird number. Not 289, not 283, 230. So this is a 261.6, and the V8 was a 230, I believe. So, no, this is really only missing 2 cylinders. But the way these things pull like a freight train. Big torque, and that's what gets you out of the hole. There's a guy, I think he was somewhere around Halton Hills or Georgetown, the pepper mill, I think he called it, back in the 50s and 60s, and he was doing, what was he doing, 9-10 seconds with one of these motors in a rail. You look it up, pepper mill. I see that online there. But anyway, so new rad, new carb, got the fuel pump rebuilt from the guy by London, Ontario. If you ever need an old something fixed or rebuilt, that's where you send them. And a brand new custom rad made for this. This had the whole honeycomb rad. And Buddy said when he built me this here, he if I ever do to put a V8 in it, this will be fine for a V8. It'll pull a V8. So I thought, why not get the 4-core? This thing will never run hot, and it doesn't. So it's got really, really good brakes, but you know, I got to take it in for safety, and you know, they're going to tell me if I need something or not. And as far as I know, I think it just needs shocks, because it steers good, and it stops great. And so far, the transmission's been working really good, and it's not leaking anymore. Well, maybe just a tad. I mean, it's 65 years old, eh? So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm glad to see old Lyndon's out there making a few vids on the old cars, and it's great, buddy. Keep her going. Well, I'm only 66, and no use stopping now. I've just got good at it. I even started finding some of my tools. Look at this monster. So, you know, too lazy to drill holes and mount this to the bench because I'm going to need. So, I got clamps holding this on for now, and it works. I got a clamp holding this one on. I couldn't find the spacer for this, and I needed a wire wheel one day, so I just put it on beside the friggin' polisher, but it works. You know, I do everything spontaneous, man. If I had to think about it, I'd never do nothing. And that's just the way it goes when you're in this kind of business. I got a fan blowing, and I got one of these smelly things out of my other truck there, and it blows this nice smell in here, so it's kind of cool. And, you know, so a couple of more hours bending and flopping that, and I got it looking at a beautiful plasma cutter. I got that for actually for $100 on sale, and it works like a charm. I love that thing, man. And then I got my my MiG 80, my 180 MiG back there. And on the old Coco Share mini drag bike, and I got this thing here off this kid, and it had number 13 on it. So I thought, what am I going to do with that? Well, it's 13 horsepower, so I cut that out of reflective tape, and it's got different lights on it. What's this? So I got this bright light. And then I guess one's a high beam and one's a low beam. And then it's got a flashing red one. I don't know, that doesn't look like it's working on camera. It's flashing red right now, off and on. And then off. So we got going down the road at night, I got headlights. Flashing red and off. Not bad, eh? Got it free. So this is like rock and roll. It's 13 horsepower Predator stage 1. So I got room to move on it. So this thing buggies. I'm gonna have it out this weekend. And then we got this the big Yamaha here. I'm waiting to get my knee fixed so I can ride that. And I got too much money into to sell it, so it's just sitting there for now. And then I'm selling this beige one for $700. And then I got the old lady's red hot rod over there. I'm gonna put that 14 gigawatt light on it. Look at this, man. I got this weed whacker out of the dump. I seen the guy drop it off. I went over, I pulled the cord, and it started right up, so I don't know why he threw it out. Found some badminton rackets. When the kids come over, they can play guitar. And check this out, man. That's my new project. It's for the boat, I guess. It's a cooler with a radio in it. Alright, got a radio. Haven't cleaned it yet, but a nice little cooler, and it locks. Haven't really figured it all out yet, but I'm gonna give that a nice cleaning. And it's got a radio in it, man. Well, it's even got a friggin'. I think this is for a. Oh wow, check this out. It's even got a thing for you can plug in your cell phone for your It'll run the tunes off your... Oh, it's got an aerial too, look at that. Pull an aerial on it. So I'm going to give that a good wash. Well, not with a hose. But I'll spray some shit in there and I'll clean the inside really nice, and then I'll just dampen the rag with some stuff and I'll wipe that off. That's cool, man. Look at that, eh? I probably threw it out because it got damp or wet or something, but I got this stuff that's for cleaning electrical connections. Spray it all in there and it dries super fast like brake clean. But anyway, FTFM Garage wouldn't be complete without a cold pop. Gotta have a little pop in there. I got all kinds of different kinds in there in case people comes to visit. Of course, you got a bag of onions in there. Got a bunch of big fat hams from Costco. I'm on a new diet now. All I can eat is steak and greens. There's Steve Harris's funny car there. I know Lyndon, if you ever seen him down there, you should go say hi to him. Lives up near Americana. I think he's doing, what did he do, 6 seconds in that? 7, 6, something? I don't know, he wrote it down here, Mission BC. That's when he was in Mission. He was here helping me put my exhaust on the 57. But that's his car, the Wild Thing. Well, I don't know if he's signed the time on it yet. I think this one's, no, that's BC too. Yeah, then he's been to Edmonton and the hat. Uh-oh. The winds are flying. Anyway, gotta get back at it, boys, and play safe out there. And don't forget, keep your stick in the ice, your right hand cranked. Gabster out.